What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Today we've got what I assume is going to be a three-part mission of running the newest added power play for Cascade Precision Arms, and it's three different legs of pure combat missions. Very brief base management to do first. We're going to finish the legwork here and get a assault rifle mod crafted up, and then we'll get ourselves right into it. So, not the only one we've been dealing with. Grat's getting some influence and favors. Going to play the time forward to get this mod crafted as well. And then I'm going to build the other sniper scope that I have as... Oh, I don't have money for it. Just kidding. We're not going to do that. That's fine. We're going to get ourselves ready for this mission. We've already bought all the leverage we wanted to do. We're going to be bringing a 5th merc. We're going to bring Katana in as often as we can so that she can gain hype and give us new missions because she knows about a black site. I'm going to go quickly change in the new grip there. And then, yeah, we check in. Her hype right now is at 40%. We've got a ways to go. Got to get her loyalty up to 60. That'll take a while, but we'll do what we can. It is time for part 1 of the power play. I don't know what's in store for us. Hopefully it's fun. A ridge is short of enemy contact. Needs to scatter this gathering of D-Cartel forces and smash up their hideout. Was that in the job description? Don't remember that part. Or to kill them. Well, do what you need to do. Just be sure to move away from entry point. It is exposed. They might try to pile in on you. Fair enough. My understanding, actually, is there's some amount of procedural generation to this mission set in that you are not guaranteed at least all the same maps. I don't know all the details here. Just that there is a patch note about, oh, well, yeah, this configuration, unlucky, sorry, our bad. Let's see. So we're a little bit surrounded. I would actually love to have... I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have any way of putting, like, a vision blocker, but if I had like a vanguard, putting refract down and letting these guards run to me would be great. Now, of note is their pathing toward me, right? So if I'm here, for example, right, they're gonna have line of sight down here. If I'm here, they don't have line of sight for anything. And this, okay, it doesn't all block. This is actually, you can shoot over this, but it's also, yeah, low value cover. If I'm here, right, I'm far away. They'd have to actually break line of sight being up there. That's gonna be almost impossible. So this is a pretty safe location. This is incredibly safe as well. I would like to not use all my AP hiding. But obviously if I extend, right, if I extend and kill you, for example, then you can come around and you can come around. And so I need to be in a spot that's defensible. I am really tempted to do something like this. I think we can get this kill and duck back behind like this box and this wall, whatever. And as long as we can properly manipulate initiative, which I think should be pretty easy, it's going to be chill. And if I go all the way back here, for example, I think they don't necessarily get close enough. So I'd like to fight while they're still mostly not in cover. So I'm really feeling this to start. And we'll figure out the rest a little bit later. I'm going to aim at you primarily, because that way downer will hit more people. But we'll start here. That's going to look pretty solid. It's not a guaranteed kill as I crit. I'm also not guaranteed to land all 3 shots. I mean, I will glance at least, but expecting at least 1 crit. Crit on you, that's going to pop downer, which is something. I also do get this wonderful steamroll savagery benefit. I've got some recoil, but not too much. Thankfully, I have put in the new ankles, if I recall correctly. So my recoil generation is, yeah, a lot lower. Minus 8% from strength, then minus another 30% from my ankles. And so I'm just completely chilling now. You can see I gain very little recoil per attack. Wonderful stuff there. I think we just finish off this kill. This seems relatively correct. Guaranteed glance, crit them instead. Alright, so these guys are gone. And this side, yeah, you two can come around. But I believe this spot is just sort of safe. I think I can yield here and it's fine. I could be wrong, but we're probably okay. I'll take that risk. I'm at least under light cover, I'm pretty sure. This crew, going to be a little bit annoying as well, and I'm definitely not in range. And because you have an SMG, you can shoot that for 1 AP. Same for you. Now, I don't believe they can get all the way to here in 5 AP, but I think they can get to here in 5 AP. So, I might need to either hide people behind this wall, which is reasonable. And if I'm there, I'm pretty sure I'm fine. But a lot of everyone else might need to run out a bit more safety. In fact, since you're already on the left-hand side, I might move you to this side and leave space for everybody else. I think that is going to be reasonable. I think we need to let this squad come in, unless I have a really good shot on them. If I go here, right, I get 1 shot that I can try to hide, and it's okay. I don't hate this. I think this is reasonable. By no means a guaranteed kill, but we get lucky with the crit. Actually gives me even more safety, because now you definitely can't round this corner, but you can. I think you can easily get to here and break into line of sight. So if I put you here, you're fine. Delay for good measure. At this point, I think I can, like... I don't think you... Well, could you get here for 5 AP? Right, if I'm here, you can shoot me from around here. That's within 5 AP, I think. I should not quite risk that. If I hide in the corner, it's going to break the angle a little bit more, and it's probably safe. I'm going to do that. I think that will work. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I'm going to have Anarchist hide in a similar spot where she should be unharassable. Initiatives are a little bit funky here in that people are at 5 and stuff, so I will do what I can with limited yields to get around that part, but that's not going to be the easiest. When they both hit delay, I can delay remake down to 4. But Falcon will not be able to go after that guard captain. Or grunt captain. You're just walking up to there. Yeah, I'll have to bait you out for a bit, it looks like. So actually, Falcon can't delay the right amount. Oh no, can next turn, that's right. Okay, yeah, you should not be able to make it. You're behind some cover, that's fine. Alright, Katana can't really do anything, that's okay. She doesn't have any guns to fire right now, regardless. Trigger vector seems reasonable. What's your min range here? It is 9 and also 9. But you can delay down to 4, and that's fine. Anarchist can delay to 2, and that's fine. You are not close by at all. You're all the way out there. You're actually going to hide. You debuffed me. That's kind of annoying. You should not have an attack. Cool. Yeah, Remake can yield down to 4. Falcon can't do much. And this guy... If I'm, like, here... Actually, do I want to Metal Screen Pulse right now? Or want to save it for more captains being nearby? It's not a very big deal no matter what. These guys just aren't that strong. So I might just hit the 3 of you and say it's enough. And this guy realistically can't truly threaten. So I think this is fine. We just kind of greed out a little bit. I won't get Metal Screen Pulse back this entire mission, but I get some decent damage. That might just one hit. That's fine. We'll do the significant buffing later. An alternative would be to hit Burn Surge and go for 3 claw attacks. This does not guarantee the kill, so I'm pretty tempted to sit here and do manipulating of initiative as needed. Ooh, I think you're still out of AP though, but nope, I was wrong. I misjudged how far you could go. That's my fault. That's just a mistake on my part. She might be down and wounded, and she's gonna have to get replaced on a future level, which is too bad. All right, well, that's my mistake. Slow you guys down by 2. Okay, almost everyone who's going has already got more that they can do. So let's see. Am I worried about anything here? Do I have to be worried about anything? Do I have to do anything special? Min range is 8. This will be about right. Yeah, it looks fine. I can go farther back, I suppose. I can go to here. That way I'm definitely in range. Well, I could have gotten a little bit shorter. It doesn't really matter, though. Shooting the AR seems fine. I only got so many attacks anyway. Good enough on damage. I don't really care. Team's looking solid. You mineral of 15, which could be bad, but I think the team will clean up on average. Okay, we're fine there. Trigger vector still gives me 3 AP, which seems acceptable. I might try to really sprint over to here. In fact, I'm going to go for that plus quick draw. That's going to guarantee I can go first. It is some pretty good stuff. So what I'm going to go for is... Actually, quick draw costs 1 AP. I want to save an easy kill for one of the Warmachines, but... Yeah, okay, what I'm going to do is just take this shot. It'll be fine. Down you go. That is... Oh, wait, did I take Savagery on her as well? I forgot. That's cool, though. Yeah, I forgot I was Savagery. Fair enough. Either way, I'm going to put myself here. Turn snapping on, maybe go a little bit farther. I cannot. I was wrong. I'm going to go here and quick draw. And then I can at least get in range for 1 fanning. And we'll figure out the rest later. You're first next turn. Anarchist, because we have a lot of coverage from other people, can simply go for the run here. I think I am tempted to save Metal Screen Pulse, considering other people are basically... There's enough risk that, like, the reinforcement wave gets better. Being that it's a power play, there's usually some kind of twist or turn. And it might not happen, but several of them have had that. Typical Battle Strike reinforcements. That's fine. If I can get all the way over here, they just died of fanning outright. Or gun caught. Actually, yeah, if I go to here, you should all be in reach for gun kata. Min range isn't great, it just doesn't really matter. I should be alright with that. We'll see what happens. This might not be the best, but it should work okay. My accuracy is not going to be the best, though. Yeah, 60s and 50s is not amazing, but should still mostly be fine. It's 2 shots each. It rolls to hit only once, by the way, so I actually got pretty lucky. Actually, I was guaranteed glance, wasn't I? Although we clearly crit all of them. Because the hit chance, like, wasn't that high from our collection. 77, 66, and 30, and 52. Yeah, so, like, the crit chance is very high for sure, but we got kind of lucky, I would say. You guys have to go all the way around. I got it wrong last time with the captain over here, like, running to this and getting the shot. That's my fault, but this is more than 5 AP for both of you. Even for where Anarchist is, that's more than 5 AP. I am pretty sure we're safe. You're in a little bit more danger. But, well, no, you're not getting to here in 5 AP. We can wait on that guy. Remake. I don't see how this guy gets line of sight on you. It's fine. Katana, similar boat here. This guy should not be an active threat. Let's wait. Let's hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm sad. Getting an optimal range is what you like to hear. Usually that does directly imply what they're truly doing on their turn. When they say taking cover through what's happening, when they say optimal range, they're almost always sprinting forward and ignoring cover. And from what I can tell, I've done a few turn reloads. They will randomize what their action is at the start of the turn. And so if you like don't like what choice they made, you can restart the turn and they'll do something else. More often than not, anyway. Yeah, so they're just choosing to run at a range, which is my favorite AI choice from them, because it means I can fight them. Flanking often means they think they have an attack. I don't know if I've ever seen them say flanking and then not attack. They definitely could, I just don't remember. Let's see, what's my min range? It's got to be not better than 16. Yeah, it's not. Thankfully, I can ignore obstructed here, so that will still be functionally perfect accuracy. 81 to hit. Thank you for having, while still inside optimal, but not by that much. Nice crit. Nothing else you can do, so feel free to stand right there and pretend it's useful. I mean, it is, actually. Good job to you. You don't really have any play. Well, you have a move point. Am I willing to be a little bit more in the open here and expose myself slightly to this guy? It's probably fine. In fact, if I do this, I'm for sure in cover. It's a bit inside minimum range, but I'm not worried about that too much. And I'm actually going to shoot with the primary revolver because I don't have the AP to reload both guns next turn. So instead, I'm going to make sure I could, only have to reload one of them and I still get a 3 hit. And that'll be pretty reasonable. So, yeah, I still kind of, because there's 2 captains here, I kind of want to save Metal Scream Pulse. It is a pretty effective one, though, in that 3 of them are armored. I'm willing to just take this play. And if I'm wrong, and I would have needed it in the future, it is what it is. It's supposed to be cleanly in range. I actually have Slash Slide afterwards. I forgot that I have that. That's very strong. Then if I go here... Actually, if I go here, I have Metal Scream on all of you, and Slash Slide. Ooh, I have to go a little bit closer up if I can. Try to get the closest shot here to this. If I am here, right there, I may or may not have Slash Slide on you. It's going to be close. Okay, either way, though, I think it's worth the Metal Scream. It costs 0 AP, which makes this turn kind of fun. Definitely a lot of value. Slash Slide in. We easily hit 4. I want to... There we go. If I'm there, I'm in range of 2 people. Although that hit was good. That was solid. That might kill. It doesn't. That's fine. I'm in range for lots of claw attacks now. Let's get... Okay, you glanced, but second one's going to be better, right? Down you go. I get 1 back. Down you go. And this is basically a formality. What's up, buddy? How's it going? I'm not going to claw because I want to hold the charges. It means I have no AP to run 4, but that's fine. I'd still rather hold the claw charges, to be honest. Considering this is one of the spawn points, I'm going to go ahead and have the Warmachine squad go this way. Actually, no. I want you to get your claw buff on, so I'm going to run you here and have you fight. Like, this is an entrance and that's an entrance, so I'm going to pretend they're going to come from this side. Literally have no idea, but I might just claw. It might kill, or sorry, I might just sword. It might kill, but I don't really care. I think it was better than using up all 3 claw charges. Then, because I have the space, I will reload. I will run toward this high ground. No matter where they spawn, I'll be at least a little bit useful. You can reload your guns. There's nothing going on just yet. I would expect them to spawn toward the middle here. But I will have you run toward this spawn point as I expect it to be them. Obviously, I could be wrong. You can safely reload your railgun, and honestly, I want you to be in a spot where you'd shoot be able to hit them on a spawn, which is probably here if it's going to be here. No idea, of course. Yeah, I'm going to put you basically right here where another group might spawn. This will be easily in slash slide. That seems good enough to me. Falcon, I'm going to have you hug this door. That seems fine. If they spawn here, I've got to go all the way around like that, but there's at least cover. And then remake, I'm going to put you right up here. You may or may not be able to shoot them, but this will look good, and we'll figure it out. But this gives me pretty good coverage of where the spawns might be. Okay, they're right there by my railgunner. Fair enough. They are surging, and oh, cool! Hey, neat! It's 6 in the same spot. That's new. That's new and interesting to me. Okay, cool. Well, the nice... Oh, my word. So, the slightly scary thing is, am I willing to risk that I will definitely get the crit? Because I do have... I have recoup. And so if it goes well enough, I get an AP back. And the odds of me not getting 1 AP back are really low. So if I Niz Nitrate, and then shoot, surely I get what I want here, right? I can only hit 4 people at once. I think cleaning out the weaker enemies is as correct as I can get. There we go. We managed to get a crit on literally everybody. So that is downer popped. That is recoup popped. And that is... Let's put as many... Yeah, let's put bullets into the wildfire. I have 6 bullets and 4 targets, so 2, 2, 1, and 1. If I aim here, I get... Yeah, I don't want to get 2 on the Whistler, but I have no... No, I can aim at the wildfire. If I aim at the wildfire, it's 2 on the wildfire, 2 on the captain, 1 and 1. It means I don't get this kill myself. But I have 70 crit chance, and it's looking pretty solid, and I think it'll work pretty well. Somehow managed to crit every single time, which is pretty great. I have some move points I can spend, which is fun. Also, we managed to kill the ones who would have gotten super down level on initiative, since they got -6 from down, or anyone who was at 8, 7, or 6. I could have hit them with look ahead, and they would have gotten no actions. Unfortunately, that wasn't available, because the ones who lived were not in that kind of situation. I do have 2 charges of... This is really going to count as hard cover. I guess it will, actually. So, okay, if you stand there and go into Overwatch, this is probably pretty decent. So that's you. You do not make it. If you go here, you can shotgun a person. That is reasonable, I suppose. I think that is a good enough use of your time. Let's turn snapping back on. So just think that right there is just barely line of sight. I don't know if I actually want that. I guess I go as far to the right as I can to give more space for remake and not be in a dangerous spot myself. I think taking a single shotgun blast here is fine. Again, I'm reasonably well covered. Damage looks pretty good. The shred is good. Burn Sword's only 1 AP, so not very useful. Anarchist is not even remotely close by. I'm going to leave her here because she can't make it anyway. Katana is not going to have the best chances here. I am not remotely accurate, and the problem is actually a lot of guards who are alive right now. I can overwatch one of them. I've got to kill at least one. And then I've got to successfully hide from the rest. Which is not the easiest option. One of you is for sure dead. I should shoot you. What if you get stopped, and then I have to rely on a hard cover being good enough for the rest? Unless Miala can get stuff going. Which is possible. She does have Overwatch, I believe. Let's start by going to here. 80, 80, 71. Let's go spend 1 more AP running backwards. If I go here, I'm in hard cover, but that's not going to... My experience playing with cover like this is it doesn't really count as cover because they just break and only have pure line of sight. So I'm going to spend AP get into here. This is not even a guaranteed glance, which is scary, but it should work. Okay, good. You definitely could have missed and didn't. If I'm back here, this will block a decent amount of line of sight. You can see, like, this does get blocked, so they have to go pretty far. So we're going to hope that that's okay. And then Miala can... Yeah, she can't do everything. I think Trigger Vector, just spend 1 AP for 1 move point is fine. I believe it gives evasion as well, does it not? It does not. Okay, I'm just wrong about that. My ranges aren't amazing, are they? It's not that bad. It's not the best, though. I'm tempted to come out here and just do Overwatch. I think that might be more effective, just having 2 Overwatch shots. I don't generate any recoil from running. I do get 10 evasion, I just didn't see it. Yeah, I'm thinking Overwatch is better than taking a straight-up shot. It's not more accurate, but I'm not guaranteed to one-hit these guys. I would have to crit for that to happen. So by going into Overwatch, I can... Yeah, these aren't... Okay, this one is more accurate slightly. It's at 83, this one's at 80. And the ranges are the same, so I'm going to go here. This should actually be basically guaranteed hits. Oh my word. Oh, right, because the debuff evasion is a guaranteed hit, but it's not a guaranteed crit, so still. I would rather Overwatch. And I'm going to aim it just a little bit shy of max range, just to make my accuracy slightly higher. I think that is going to be reasonable. And that should be fine. Okay. Already stopped with the AR. Let's see how... You're actually melee, so this is going to be a lot more convenient. And we're fine. But I'm glad we kind of covered our options here. Okay, here's probably the next 6-unit surge. That doesn't look like it. Looks like 3. Fair enough. All captains, those are pretty tanky, and unfortunately, yeah, I don't have the breaking tools. I'm thinking it's hyper V-caps, hide behind here. I should be unable to get shot. The drugs are pretty cheap. And if I'm here... I mean, I'm taking the risk of not getting shot, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay that they can't break line of sight. And I can do good slash slide things. So I'll take that risk. Obviously, I could be wrong. I think having you railgun is... Let's see, if you delay to 13... You're going between these two. That seems fine? I guess? Okay, that seems fine. I could shoot. That seems okay. Actually, I kind of like this. I can give my team steamroll, I believe. No, I can't. But, whatever. We freed up our team to move around the map. I got Savagery, or I got Recoup, which is useful. That's all reinforcements, so this is the last group. Fair enough. Well, decent enough first mission. Mistake here for Falcon, but it's not the end of the world. Just to be safe, we'll stand back there. You should be fine. Anarchist should be fine. Miala can wait, and Katana can wait. Let's hope I'm not wrong about this. I'm pretty sure you don't have line of sight. Yeah, you're out of AP if you're at this point. It got a little close. I guess they run a bit farther or faster than I anticipated, but I believe they're still out of AP for these. If I'm wrong, it hurts for sure, but... Okay, cool. So, these guys rolled kind of low. Gamma rolled kind of high. Let's run up, use Ion Bat, and keep following up. Seems reasonable enough. Power Slice. Your armor is gone. If I crit, you might get 1 hit, but that's... Well, let's just claw you 4 times. Do I have to damage that claw 4 times? It's too late now. I no longer do, because I got a glance, which I should have anticipated, actually. Okay, don't get lance. Don't glance. Okay, cool. Got what we came for. This makes this part a little bit easier. We go for the basic attack, then the eye laser, and then... We get lucky in the shred? No. It's fine. Eye laser you. Great. You rolled behind him in initiative, but that doesn't really matter. Well, it might. No, Remake and Falcon both are going earlier. They can keep chasing up and getting stuff done. I'm not worried. At worst, Remake can initiative bump, so yeah, I'm not worried. This guy can't shoot. It'll be fine. There's nobody has any real attacks. Even here is going to be dicey. At best. Put you there, seems fine. Everyone but Anarchist rolled well. Okay. Do I want to just bump Anarchist? Or slow that guy down? Can I even if I'm here? If I'm here, I can't. Okay, so... I can -2 him, though. I can throw down and look ahead. That'll have to be enough. Can't do anything else with the Remake. But honestly, it seems fine. So here, -2 for you. Katana. I don't know if I want to risk... I mean, Anarchist should get the kill every time, but... no reason to not just help. Okay. You were bound to miss at some point. It's fine. It's also not terribly urgent. Falcon will have a hard time actually being useful here. She just can't really get in the range to do much. If I go here to shotgun, I'm a little worried that you can actually get an attack off. If I go here, just not in range straight up. If I yield... yeah, if I yield, I don't go early enough. I think I burn surge anyway. And I say, look, I'm exposing myself a little bit here, but you're not going to make it. Earlier there was a preview that said you would make it. I no longer do. Something changed about the move speed, because I could have sworn I was able to... well, I'll just V-caps, whatever, it's fine. I just want to kind of guarantee that it goes well. And so let's see. My range profile is just 16 straight up. As long as there's a blue line, we're fine then. Looks like there's a blue line there. I'll think up a little bit closer. That I'm hoping... I mean, considering these guys ran from here to here, I am going to be attackable, and I really don't like that. No, I'm going to delay. Anarchist has this. Yeah, she has this every time. There's the shred. Okay. And I might have, of course, wasted combat drugs. Let's see what you do. You are flanking. There's no way you have the AP, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Great. Well, you can shoot your revolvers then. Or revolver singular. I could technically gun kata. I will, because it's funnier. Thank you, crit chance. Great. Alright. Well, that is part 1 complete. There is a chance that the Warmachine won't take injury time. We broke the D-Cartel forces. The base of operations they had preparing to use against Cascade is scattered. I'm going to watch that Hornet's Nest with some concern. This will be a big feather in my cap. They're going to strike back quickly. We better post guard over the shipping HQ. Second siege job with a 24-hour deadline. Overnight eggs. Yeah, sadly she's down for 4 days. That's too bad. Hype booster gives some nice XP. Only one person gained hype. Not the end of the world. Got some XP going through, which is cool. I believe it goes on the timeline right away. I could be wrong. Yep, there it is. Gonna pull somebody out to join the fight then. Because, of course, we're missing somebody. I do have a field coordination charge, which means I could pop this and get another hype booster, which I'm going to do. Please give me more hype and XP and whatnot. Real quickly, I'm just kind of curious. Highest gear level, how you doing? Up to 50, we're getting there. You can be leveled up. Let's spend points before I forget all the stuff. I'm in the soldier tree. These things are capped out. I am many levels away from being able to learn Iron Grip or something else. So, as I mentioned, I'm going into interference spike value. So it's going to be AoE, drop more initiative, and drop evasion. We'll go towards here if I remember to. Next. +1 for you doesn't matter a whole lot. I got what I wanted for now at a pin drop. No, I wanted this, I think. So I want to go this on 19. No, I can't go that. No, it was here to go here on 19 to go here on 20, something like that. It's going to be like here on 20, here on 21, something like that. Okay. You're fine for now. You're injured, unfortunately. I will have you take fast treatment. 14k in 2 days might mean you're back in time for the other missions. I got what I wanted out of Pulse Gen. Could invest in other stuff here. Next talent is at level 19. Should invest in Slash Slide and stuff first, but eventually I'll do that. Primary Warmachine comes up. Cybersword tree looks good here from that perspective. These guys look fine. I will say Paint Editor very often does get you to a point where you're not... you don't take injury. So there's a world where I take even the +3 here. It says, yeah, look, I'm just not going to take injury time the first time to get hit. Once you're like pretty far into the game, there's not that many more ways to get damage from talent points. And so there's actually a world where you say, let's just guarantee no downtime. And this is like kind of chill. Let's go take the cooldown here for funsies. Seems reasonable enough to me. Plus in the Gunslinger, we've already capped out Gun Kata. I need to wait till level 18 to get my next 2-pointer here. Probably get the 2 move points for 2 turns instead of the -1 AP. I will need to learn a new talent afterwards, and... oh yeah, I decided to not invest in upward power on these. Right, because I'm still in between. Yeah, so I'm gonna bank points, so like 18 I can go here, and then at 19 I have to learn a new talent. It's probably gonna end up being Marker Sights or maybe Iron Grip. We'll go from there afterwards, but she's gonna bank that basically. We are in handpicked pulling strings, care, and feeding mode right now. This does not help very much. It basically upgrades his leverage that I never will use via the challenge run rules. So I should instead just go for digital coordination, inject set files, move toward cooldown, try to make that happen, and meet the new doctors. Reasonable enough to me. Soldier's going to probably be joining the fight. Got to make him better. I don't really need the bonus initiative. I am going for savagery. This seems reasonable enough. Oh, shoot, talent limit. Crap. I made a mistake. If I have a respec token, I do. Okay, well, I have to spend it, obviously. I have not liked Red Dot. I'm going to learn something else. I have 2 talents I can learn. I'm double checking that I'm already kind of a sniper guy because I took, yeah, I have Deadeye Longshot. So I am going to class train into sniper here. And as JTAC and Strikes run against the rules, and I've already got Overwatch to not take Death Watch, I'm going to go Skull Shot plus Rapid Ready. I think that is reasonable enough to me. I think they're very good one-pointers. I will leave them there. With my other soldier points, I do still want to give my team move speed. I do still want to go for big marker sites. I just really enjoy that. I'm going to leave Iron Grip the way it is. And the +4 in Recoup means I have a lot of AP printing. That should feel pretty good overall. And I think we can leave you hanging out for now in the Simstream Trainer. I think that is going to be fine. Because I can use a sniper rifle and it should work. Well, yeah, let's bring you out for fun. Why not? Okay. So we need to go ahead and get our crew ready. Rapid transport, you owe us favors. It's going to be a siege. We'll get solid XP. We'll get solid pay. Librarian. Oh yeah, Librarian could play. But no, it's fine. You're chilling. Does he need to do anything with his time? We are between missions. You could repair a cyber deck or something. You're not wearing a big cyber deck. You're wearing the big cyber deck. Okay, I'm gonna change your deck out. I guess I'm gonna unequip this. I'm gonna have you come in. I'm gonna have you take this cyber deck, repair it. It's only gonna take a day and change. That's fine. And then, because I'm still having you gain hype, you actually can't, even though there's no Matrix in the mission, Wireghost and Warmachine, or Wireghosts and Hackers will not go on missions without a deck. You can't just go down to 0. Let's go take our soldier out of the trainer. Let's put our spare Wireghost in. Oh wait, no, he's wearing a cyber deck. I'm griefing. He can't do that. You're on legwork. I have nothing. Yeah, I have nothing functionally pending. I also want to not accept any new missions because for me tomorrow, by the time I watch this video today or in the past, they are releasing the next patch, and that patch has a fix for the small Matrix hosts. Finally, I'm glad to have the large hosts back. Can't wait to play them again. I think they're very interesting and very fun. So we'll figure that out later. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not going to grab anything off the timeline. I will basically not do any time forward because I want this to have the chance to generate with the big host. People are fine as they are. I think I could have you... So, final consideration here is having you not detox, so you can go join the Simstream Trainer. But I don't really care about your XP because you're not actually useful to me. But it doesn't really matter. So, I'm going to say, nah, it's okay. Overnight eggs. We've got Accountant here. We've got to equip him. That's fine. Highest gear level, we're going to unequip you. Great. Your loadout is going to go be empty. That's fine. I'm going to take the Wireghost, and I'm going to switch your stuff out so that you can have the Growler, and I guess your Doomhammer is already there, so who cares? You are going to get the Railgun because you're good at sniping weapons. You'll get a Doomhammer. You'll get some random armor, who cares? I'm going to give you Niz Nitrate Hobgoblin, and it doesn't really matter. We'll here have a stim kit. Now I'll give you a medical kit in case we take damage for some reason. All right, that's going to be the team. We're trying to get some more hype on the Wireghost. She joined our team and immediately was thrust into pure combat missions. Definitely what she was looking forward to. Okay, overnight eggs. It is time, as they're going to quickly look for their reprisal. Don't worry, we're here to help. Prep mercs to deploy. Here's our squad. Let's go. Babysitting gig is about to get rough. They've been creeping up. About to tighten noose around your neck. Dig in, take cover. Crush this little night raid and make D Cartel rethink their next move. We get hot intercept because it's a siege job. Positioning there is actually, thankfully, really convenient. Because it's going to be really hard for them to get line of sight on us. This side is, like, for sure safe. Like, there's no way... I guess you matter. Oh, and of course, you're a sniper as well. Let's see. So, if I'm in this corner, you are 200 meters away, which is good enough for the railgun. Yes. These guys, of course, could shoot back. That part can be scary. But for the most part, you're not going to get line of sight easily until you're much closer up. Like, I'm thinking about where they've got to go and what they can do, and you got an SMG. You can't go upstairs until you come all the way around here. There's no way I care. Now, the AR has some real value. I can just run up here and mow some people down. I think shooting at these guys is pretty worthwhile. This group is pretty short range. Double melee and an urban assault. Double SMG. I mean, as long as I take a step back, we're not getting hit by anything. But I figure while they're out in the open and easy to attack, let's get some fun stuff. I'm not worried about getting coordinated charge on me just yet, even though if I wait, I get coordinated charge. I guess I might as well. Here you go, buff the team. And I want to wait because I actually want him to get steamroll so that the attacks go better. Katana's going to wait. Remake's going to go up. Has plenty of movement speed. Yeah, okay. Let's go mow these guys down. Should work pretty well. I'm not going to bother with his nitrate just yet. That's a crit. Downer hits 5. That is recoup for me. That is you guys dying. That is the team gets steamroll, and I get some move points. And then guess what? Because I have recoil tri-ink, I have this much recoil control. Now, I mentioned it before. This bug has still not been fixed. Percent recoil reduction happens twice. You can see here it's saying plus 17%. And my recoil control rate is minus 38%. So if you look at the numbers, right, this weapon is supposed to generate 28. And if you see, 17 from 28, that is about 1/3 off, right? But you notice that I have minus 17 recoil after multiple attacks. So you see, I'm 17. Supposed to gain 17. I won't. I'll gain about 2/3 of that. I'll gain about 12, 11. So I should be at 28, 32. Okay, I gained 15 recoil from that? Maybe I'm wrong about this. No, because there's also a mechanic where I'm ignoring some amount of recoil, I think. I have ignore X recoil, right? So when you really saw 17, you actually saw... Where is it? I know I have it somewhere. Yeah, I have ignore 4 recoil. So when you saw 17, what you really saw was 21. And 21 became 32, which is plus 11, which is what I said. So that's been in for a while, unfortunately. I've noticed it, I think, back in early access as well. I'll send another bug report in. Maybe they get a lot of reports, so maybe they miss it. Percent recoil reduction is counted twice, resulting in far lower recoil than intended. Yeah. Percent recoil shows up in the combat preview. In my case, 17% recoil, but is then modified again by the recoil stat, meaning I only ever get 11% recoil per attack every single time. Not a huge problem. It's obviously, very strong in player favor. It makes recoil tri-ink very good. It makes strength pretty solid, and it also makes iron grip, the bottom row of iron grip, very, very strong. I feel comfortable enough standing here. I mean, I don't have range to shoot you reasonably, so all I can do is stand around and hope it's good enough. I mean, it should be fine. Accountant has plenty of AP. But there is a world where it goes badly. So I'm running into here. You're clearly in range of this. You're not touching the cover, so you should only count as obstructed. Marker Sight's range puts me in range, and look at that, 100% chance to hit. Kind of just barely, but we got there. 9% from my various long-range weapon buffs. 40% crit chance, not bad. You're not guaranteed to die to 2 attacks, but it's going to get close. And guess what? I'm going to put you in Overwatch. It's going to be a little bit dangerous against those guys, but I can't... Oh, you know what? It's the second time I forgot to do this. Might not have gotten me the kill anyway, because my ballistic damage is only around 250. It might have been enough, actually. Probably not. It would have been close. When I lost my Agent EX, like 4 or 5 whatever missions ago, if I had used Iron Grip on my soldier before attacking, I likely would have had enough damage to actually kill him. Also, you have a lot of recoil, which is a little bit scary, but I think it'll still be fine. I'm still going to Overwatch this, and I'm going to rely on my cover being good enough. It might not be, but it's what I've got. Yeah, you're not in range, and going to here... I might do it anyway to be a little bit safer. Unfortunately, I should have aimed my Overwatch cone to the side. to catch these movements. That's a mistake on my part, honestly. But I'm going to try to move up and do something. So the goal is going to be basically go to here. I am pretty clearly in range of all three of you. And it's going to be a really solid gun kata. This guarantees you can't shoot, and everyone else is going to be too far away to do anything. I think this is worthwhile. But I think bailing up my sniper is correct. This is going to look solid. It's not a guaranteed kill, but the crit chance is quite high. Yeah, not quite a kill there. I got some AP back. I do not generate recoil in any way. I ignore all of it. You are definitely dying. Down you go. Gun goes flying. Dude gets shredded. And not the good way. I'm pretty safe to stand back here. I could also stand here, which is... That's got to be reasonably safe, right? They're too far away to matter. That allows me to use quick draw. Which I think is worth it. For the rest... I could try to ambush you, but I don't think I need to. Katana might have to spend 1 AP, just breaking this line of sight even further. Let's go take our chances. You prioritizing cover does not surprise me. You running up the stairs doesn't really surprise me either. I feel like you went less distance than you could have. You for sure don't have an attack here. There's no way. Your initiative isn't the worst, but we can still jump you. If I am here, nice, I have attacks. That seems like a good start. Thank you, coordinated charge, and steamroll, making it nice and easy to get up here. You rolled low enough, I'm not too worried about it. I can get up to the top here and shoot at least twice. And Anarchist can be the one to ambush this guy. Okay, how do I guess you can just walk in there? I guess I didn't even realize that. You can just, like, walk into that. I'm allowed to attack you. So, if it works, it works. It tells me I have one in range. I can just claw this. I will probably save Metal Scream, but I'm pretty sure I can simply claw you a few times. She is just booking it. Has, like, what? Yeah, 5 move points. Alright, it's not looking the best, but as long as I win initiative, it's going to be fine. But yeah, that is Hand Claws level 3. It is enough to kill a basic guard with 54%, something around there. 58% more health at PL10 for 0 AP. Not terrible. This is more likely to be the spawn point. Actually, one of these two is more likely to be the spawn point. That seems very easily killed by the Cyber Knight and somebody else. I'm going to move towards this spot. I think that is more likely where I gotta fight somebody. With my bonus AP, it should be solid. Alright, so turn 2 is up. Hello. And I would like to kill you. Can I get there with 4 AP? No, I really can't. It's close, but I can't quite do it. That's fine. I could gun kata. I don't believe I should. I think a combination of revolver plus shotgun will work. Also, the game is telling me I have clear line of sight at other points in time, so I can stand up like this and it's going to be okay. Still have trigger vector on. Choosing the higher damage gun, not doing the reload juggling shenanigans. I probably should have delayed. Because I wanted the ability to... That's wild. Alright, that's a weird pathfinding bug. I'm going to report that one. Okay. It's only visuals. Okay. Weird pathfinding bug. My Warmachine walked up an invisible ladder like she's made of magic. Okay, so click from wherever the Warmachine starts on load and click to where she ended on the screenshot. About 3 meters into her run, she simply moves straight up while looping her run animation. And it's like she's just swimming straight up. Alright. Obviously, without video, not gonna know what's going on. It's fine. Got what we came for. You're chilling. I think we just end your turn. I think you're fine where you're standing. You don't have anything to do. I should wait, though, just to be safe. I'm going to save marker sites in case there's a stronger spawn that comes in. With you having 2 shotgun blasts, actually, I might put you close. What's your min range here? Your min range is anything. Okay, if I go closer, then I have... Yeah, if I go to here, you don't seem to count as in cover. If you are, I can always move to the side. This should give me guaranteed glancing hit. Okay, you're obstructed, but I'd rather have guaranteed glance than... Actually, over 80% accuracy is guaranteed glance. What am I doing? I was, like, focusing on the range thing, but the range thing isn't as important as... Yeah, you're dying to a glance here. Yeah. No ammo left, that's fine. Remake should reload, and where a spawn's going to come from, quite possibly right there. So I'm going to stand right here, and that is pretty likely to work, actually. Accountant can simply reload the railgun. Turn 3. Should be second round of spawns. I guessed correctly. Is it a double spawn? It is not. Okay. Well, you're way too far for it to matter. So I will have you reload your guns and end your turn. Accountant is going to get marker sites back next turn anyway. But he's not in range. If he goes here, he's still not in range. Okay, he can't do anything. That's too bad. I will wait, though. I can delay to 15, and I still get most of what I'm looking for. You go up here, you have nothing. I'm probably going to do nothing with you then. There is one armored enemy, and honestly, they're around me, so I'm going to Metal Stream Pulse this to make it a little bit easier. I'm going to Slash Slide in. I don't think I'll need to double Slash Slide. I only have 3 claw attacks, but I have plenty of AP, so I'm going to make sure I have a 3 in the bottom corner. It means all 3 are in range of me. Makes the follow-up very easy. You're also going to be easy to kill. I have no spare AP. Let's start with the claws then. Let's get the easiest kill. Get the bonus kinetic. That way I can waste fewer action points long term. And as I'm spending nothing else with my AP, let's just swipe. You're in a good enough spot here. End your turn. Reload your shotgun. I'm just going to leave you guys all where you are. It's fine. Oh, hello. If you're captains, I'm going to regret using the Metal Screen Pulse. You are. Ah, surging. So it's going to be a 6 stack somewhere, or just 2 stacks of 3? Okay. That's fine. You guys aren't in range of much. I'm going to look for gun kata value if I can. Accountant should try to help if he can. It's going to be a little bit tougher. If I go to there, I'm still not in marker sites range. No, not even close. And if I'm here... Yeah, I'm not in range. But I can maybe Overwatch this. No, it doesn't really have a line of sight at all. That's just too far away. Yeah, 39 meters. Darn. So he really cannot help. That's going to make it a little bit tough for a Warmachine who's... Like, she has bonus AP, but that's a little bit scary. I kind of wish I had preserved that then, as it turns out. Yeah, I cannot really get line of sight. If I go here, I have shots here. I can maybe hide her behind... If it goes really poorly, I can hide her behind this, and then maybe we have these shots. It's the best I've got, honestly. I'm just going to go here. Iron Grip means very little. I'm going to Overwatch this just to try to give some cover. You're going to wait. Do you have a good gun kata? You don't really have the AP for it. It's only hitting 2. I don't know that I'm only getting 2. I guess I already have it like right now. I think I go here. I gun kata for 2. I have 1 move point left. Let's not be too risky. Let's just go here. I am willing to Overwatch, probably. Their range isn't great, so I think take a gun and go into Overwatch is fine here. Somewhere like that should be very reasonable. I think you should honestly wait and let them come in. For back here, well, there's only 1 attack there. Got to be a little bit careful. But you're safe after the first attack, so I think I'm just going to run back to here. This should be acceptable. I'm going to go even farther back. If I'm back here, I think they can't shoot me. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. I really regret not having Metal Scream right now. I'm tempted to Nano Skim Kit. Also tempted to simply run away. I think fighting them is a little bit hubris, right? Without Metal Scream, there's basically no chance to kill them all. Unless the E-Rifle is completely goated. Even that's kind of scary. Like, if I went here, I have 8 action points. I can E-rifle, then slash slide. That's actually kind of decent. This is a little bit silly, don't get me wrong. I'm being a little bit stupid here. Min-range is still a very real thing, but I'm guaranteed to glance. Yeah, shred. Okay, 2 shreds makes this look pretty playable, I think. I'm going to go for a slash slide. This should kill about all of them. Yeah, I think those 2 are... Well, let's do it here. I'm still in range of all 3. In case I get glances. Okay. This allows me to active shred you. I have 1 AP, but I have 3 claw strikes. You are dying to that. I really shouldn't be risking standing ground like this. Next turn I have not enough AP. I actually will start running backwards because I will need to get to safety if it's bad. And I'll put my CK somewhere like here so that I can help if the spawn is there or the spawn is there. I still expect guards to spawn there at some point, even though they haven't yet. Okay, let's hope I'm right about this crew. This could go poorly. It could go fine. Okay, 1 down. You don't have any attacks is what I thought. I can't really fight this guy, so... Put you there and end the turn. You should count as +10 on the light cover. This guy can get close. I believe he can't attack, though. There's no way you have an attack, right? Yeah. Okay, I won mostly on initiative, but not entirely. New group here. Okay. Another triple captain group. That's... Okay, still not the last wave, though. I gotta be a little bit careful. I would like to get in range for marker sites here. I am this time. That's good. I'm gonna stand behind high-quality cover. I can't attack till next turn, but that's okay. Marker sites value is gonna be good enough. Well, it'll help meaningfully. There will be some required reinforcements here. I am tempted to marker sites you. You are a reasonably heavy shotgunner, but I think I'm okay. I will park this. If you can attack with 1 AP, that would be ideal. Unfortunately, I can't. Okay, so Remake has to go help with this. She's so far away. Okay, here's the tough thing, right? If I run up to properly kill this guy... Right, if I run up to kill him, I'm very exposed. And am, like, honestly quite killable. If I attack from here... I am not sure that's good enough. I'm a little bit farther away, but, like, first you guys can get into range to attack me. So I really only have 1 attack here. Which isn't enough. Like, it will go poorly. If I go 2 attacks, I'm for sure getting shot at, which is not okay. If I go 1 attack, I'm relying on Remake to bail me out. And she can get to, like, here and hope look ahead reaches, and it's not guaranteed to. And you have a shotgun, which means you're really threatening. I can't really get around that. I don't think I'm willing to stand up this close to everybody else, though. So I'll take my shot. The shred is nice. I would kill. But if I'm here, too many can shoot me. And that is too risky for me. So I need to hope that, like... I mean, you might not get the shot without spending 3 AP. In which case we'll be fine anyway. But... yeah, unfortunately she lost the initiative roll. And that's not great. So look ahead is close-ish, but my pathing isn't the best. That's going to be in range. I think, like, for sure. You are 33 meters away, so I can also almost get an Overwatch angle. If I cheat out to here, I'm confident I can look ahead. And look ahead, and Overwatch is, like, maybe even good enough. Okay. I think we're all right. If I get look ahead, and then, because I have spare charges anyway, I'm going to throw down Overwatch here. It is by no means guaranteed to help. I'm going to, yeah, run you back to the team, because I'm a little bit worried about you being outnumbered and not having enough AP to do your job. Trace can thankfully do what she came to do. I have enough AP for a decent gun kata. As long as I include you in it, we should be fine. And if it really goes badly, I can run back an Overwatch cone. I only get to hit 3 people, that's not too bad. Actually, my it should be fine. Like, we should get this guy, right? Let's see, my min range is 8, right? 9. Oof. Maybe I can't do that. Maybe I gotta go for this kill the normal way. And save gun kata for later. That's far enough away that it should be decent. And I get 3 full attacks, which seems pretty good as well. Taking the high accuracy gun. Actually, this one's gonna just do more damage. 98 to hit. Okay, I'll take the 100 so I can crit. Get the guaranteed chance. Well, okay, you're dead no matter what, but this actually makes sure you don't die, or you don't give me a glancing hit. If I gun kata here, I get probably 2 kills. That seems correct. I will have AP to spare to walk away. I get some more AP thanks to recoup. This attack seems fine. My crit chance is not the highest, but I can get back to cover. Great crit. Good job. You should be very safe over here. Yeah, you are not particularly useful. Should be the last wave now. Sure. Second group right there. Alright, last group. Should be no problem. Cool, if I can coordinate to charge the team. I can't catch everybody, but I can catch this group of 3. That's going to cost you a lot of AP to get there. Okay, if you go here, I still catch the team. I'm going to marker sights this group because I can reach them. I get 1 attack here, then I'm done. That's fine, though. Okay. Coordinate to charge the team. Marker sights that group. Take my single attack here, which will not kill. Even if I crit, I think it won't kill. Good damage all the same. Then if I go back here, I don't have the greatest Overwatch cone because of the terrain. If I go farther to the left, I can cover this. That seems pretty clearly correct. Okay, yeah. Go here, Overwatch that. Should be playable. I think I just shoot right into max range, right? Yeah, I do. There's basically no long range penalties. Something like that should look decent. Trace doesn't have much she can do, but it looks like I can shoot, reload, and shoot again. Seems fine to me. Let's get rid of you. You're annoying. Down you go. Well, the crit came at the very end, unfortunately. In fact, yeah, if I can make you jump out for Overwatch, you'll have, like, a shot that's decent. If I go max out here, what's my difference between max and optimal? My 4 is only minus 16 to hit. Probably cut 1 meter off. That should be solid. Anarchist can keep running around the team. Remake does not have any ability to shoot for real here. I could overwatch 1 person, but I don't see why I would bother. I think I simply delay and let these guys walk up. I think they can't really threaten me. I mean, they can kind of threaten me, but it's probably okay. I think Katana's also okay. Like, these vision cones don't work for them. We should be fine here. You're obviously on the way up. You're in an annoying spot, but you don't have the best initiative. Oh, you have a real attack? Oh, you do. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that. Well, I'm glad you missed. Wow. I did not think about that. Good for you. Okay. Well, it's more of my team down for injuries, which is, well, unfortunate and bad for me. Remake is down to 9 initiative, so if I go for Overwatch, my initiative for next turn is 7. That is not good. I'm tempted to run somewhere like this and pre-compute myself. I'm also going to save 1 more AP for some kind of, like, rewind or something. So I'm going to go here to slow you guys down. I think it was worthwhile. I'm going to pre-compute on me because I want to go first. And then is there a useful rewind here? Maybe on Accountant, honestly, since he has decent things like coordinated charge and marker sights that matter. Seems acceptable to me. Unsurprisingly, I'm going first. No, you kind of suck at your job. Is what it is. Dang. Took more damage than I wanted to. Oh, she has a shot too. Crud. Okay, maybe not. You might. You have AP left, I think. Yep, ow. Alright, you don't have any healing. Thedo could definitely play this out. Shoot, I actually might lose my Gunslinger, because you can for sure make this happen. I have to, like, walk up here and, like, tank almost. Or I have to hope that I can beat this guy. I mean, I have good damage here. With Niz Nitrate... Okay, I'm gonna chug all the drugs. This may be a little bit silly, but I don't believe this Wildfire can... Actually, if she kills Katana, there goes the Black Site stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm fine. My team is winning initiative. I'm going to take this risk. This is maybe very stupid. I don't... Well, you have Marker Sights on you. Whatever. I'm being very stupid here. Please shred. Good. Oh, you should die to this then. Okay, good. Thank you, combat drugs. Yep, she's hurt. Alright, well, I can throw Metacloud. Metacloud costs 2 AP. Who else has healing? You have Metacloud. You have nothing. You have Metacloud as well. Okay, she can heal herself, I guess. You have a medical kit. And then you have nothing. Okay. I think we should use this AR. We try to get some value. I did not think about this being a an angle of attack, but it totally was, and that's my fault. I was too aggressive. I could have stayed way back here, baited them in. My fault. It's my fault that she's going to be down for the next fight. Okay, well. Still, though, this should look pretty good. That's downer on you guys. They're not all low enough to completely drop, but these kills give me some nice space. I have move points that I'm not going to use for basically anything. I could actually throw these guys into Overwatch pretty easily, and it would be fine. If I go here in Overwatch, like, these guys melee, right? So literally I can just Overwatch cone here, and we're fine. Okay, Katana can shotgun, and then reload, then shotgun again. That seems fine. I mean, Trace has enough health to not die to bleeding out, right? Unless I'm really griefing. Yeah, 20 health a turn, she has 30. Yeah, we're fine. I definitely didn't fail to think about that until it was too late. Great, down you go. You can go hide back here. I'm actually curious about something. Okay, I'm going to save. The only reason is I want to know if you're bleeding out and you kill them, you just end the mission right away and you're fine. Countess still goes next. Now, the problem is, if I don't get the kill, I'm in this weird spot where I literally can't save Trace's life anymore. So we're just going to do this. She has only a few AP left. I should just... Well, I have Overwatch. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and walk out to here. Surely Overwatch won't miss. Not with Marker Sights on him. Trigger Vector for funsies. Also gives 10 evasion. Attack you. If I crit, you're dead. I didn't crit, which is not a surprise to me. You're still in Overwatch, though. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have coordinated charge. I'm silly. This distance is 18 meters. You are still marker sightsed. This distance is 21 meters. And you're accurate at 20. So if I go somewhere like here, I should have a pretty decent Overwatch cone to keep my homie alive. I should have no problems here. Yeah, no problems here. Assault team is broken. Good job. Unfortunately, we have quite some downtime on the Gunslinger, so I've got to sub somebody else out now. My fault. They didn't break our overnight eggs, and the Cascade property was protected. Believe so, as modern decartel forces, as they fled, managed to pick up some unsecured comms. They weren't careful enough. Syndicate Blade leading the effort. He's planning to assassinate the officer. I know what I heard. We're going to secure the deal, then we need to finish it. They'll know we're coming. They'll be dug in around their leader. Alright, I'll take your word at this. Our only option is to strike first. Entrenched target will be added with a 24-hour deadline. We cannot delay. Transatlantic Fall. Yep, so she's out for a while. Anarchist and Katana levels up. The entire team got 10 hype, which is sweet. We take those. Let's go do our trainings as needed. You're at 100. You're repairing a cyber deck. You can get your +1. I think I got what I could get +1 range here. Everything else, yeah, 19 is the new talent, and I'll probably just get something else in Cybersword. I think Berserk Haze, to try to get Pulse Gen back sooner, is going to be the play. I think this is going to be fine. You're going to be joining the team, so let's go spend for you. I think you're good enough on Slash Slide. You're kind of alternating soldier duties with the soldier. I think we grab marker sites, more power. Red dot has still been kind of weird, but it's okay. We'll grab 10 range on Slash Slide here. I think we have enough going on that you're okay. Our Gunslinger's gonna be out for a while. Let's send you to a doctor. 7k in 7 days seems about right. As you spending points. Right, you still haven't leveled up, so I can't. Wireghost thankfully did not take any damage. Level 19 is a new talent, so we grab deck bending, and then we can grab token damage down the line. Okay. Not going to play Time Forward, as I mentioned. Need a new person ready to play, so Zasha, you're up. A lot of XP, though, gotta say. It's pretty fun. Transatlantic Fall, yes. Complete primary objective. Pure combat. Mixed stealth in combat. Fair enough. Okay, these are conflicting then. Gains the new service. If I kill at least 11, well, I can certainly try. We can delay. Okay, so it looks like it's... Oh, it's a two-parter. Okay, well... It's going to be a long night. We're going to run double missions. That's okay, though. We only get to bring 4? Okay. Shoot, I shouldn't have taken Zasha out of the Simstream Trainer. My bad. Can I give her cyber surgery, then, while she's here? We already got MJack and the filter, so let's go ahead and give her legs. Synth muscle 2. Sure. I should have thought about that earlier. I didn't. It's too late. Oh, well. She's not getting XP. It is what it is. Nothing else really do here, I think. We got what we came to get. Don't have anything else really available. None of this really matters, so... Yeah, Transatlantic Fall is going to be next, and... 11 kills should be relatively easy. It should be fine. Our team is this. Do I want to change anything out? I don't think so. I'm going into pure combat at the end. I dropped... Who did I drop? I dropped, Why am I blanking on who I'm not playing with right now? Oh, the Gunslinger. Yeah, the Gunslinger isn't taking anyone else's guns. It's fine. Okay, it's all loud guns. That should be fine, though. We should look alright here. Let's go get our two-parter. Closing in our target. Just cross the zone quickly. There's a fight coming our way on the other side. So, stay ready. Alright, so the only goal is get across the map. There are boxes, though, and I do like getting loot, so... Well, we coordinate a charge. We are, yeah, not currently in a combat state. We are in stealth. They are unaware. I don't care if they hear me. I don't really care about... I mean, I want the 11... 11 kills is going to be almost a guarantee. All things considered. Did I really not crit? Okay. No recoup. There's the crit. They heard gunfire. I cannot get more than one of you in the shots, but that's fine. Let's take this kill. It should be pretty easy. Oh yeah, you're dying. And so yeah, this is what late game assault rifles do. They're very, very powerful. One person still has an action this turn. What is my min roll going to be? 17. Okay, as long as we can actually stop you, which I think we can. I'm just going to let this ride. We have both coordinated charge and... yeah, I think I let this guy run on his turn, actually. This should be okay. I'm probably going to have you actually grab this, though. I think you are the worst combatant on the team. So you can go get this loot box. You can run over this way. We're going to escalate. It's fine. There's no host, so I can't get skipjack value, but... we can figure it out. You're the only one who can knock down security devices. That's also of note. But yeah, I think from here, we can let this guy act. Should be fine. Down to 6, down to 5. Are you going to go chase down the gunfire? Nope, that's what I thought. They often don't. Let's see, so I can run up no problem. I don't know if I want to. We are already escalating, so it doesn't really matter. How likely am I to win on initiative? I'm going to go down to like an 18. Okay, I win every time then. I'm going to go to here, so I'm in just barely in melee range. I want to have the AP ready for next turn, basically. So camera sees me, you hear footsteps, I don't really care. Next turn in range, I'm just going to start the Marker Sight's cooldown, so I can cleanly attack you next turn. Or if she decides to go for the kill herself, which I'm kind of feeling actually, because I have multiple claws I can go for. That seems pretty efficient, and I like to get the skill. You're a basic grunt, I have damage. You will probably see me, I won't get a surprise target buff. Actually, I might. Nope, I didn't, that's what I thought. It's fine though, I get 4 claw hits, first one likely glances. You are probably not going to die to this. Okay, never mind, you got crit. Thank you, Marker Sights, you're dying to this. Takes me all 4 hits, but I get some AP back. Second crit's kind of cute. I do want some better forms of generic crit chance on this character, because the way I like playing Warmachines is with kinetic claws. I maybe shouldn't be. I maybe should be really more willing to play pure damage guns, but the kinetic claws come with in-combat crit chance, and in-combat crit chance is sweet. Gives me the chance to deal, you know, a lot of extra damage. So we get an escalation. The entire map's woken up. Landmines show up as well. We saw that on the animations. That's the only permutation. Guards are on the way. Basically the entire map, which is fine. So, let's see. You're going, and then you're going after. No, you're going first, then you're going after. If you go up and see somebody, all they're going to do is run towards this camera and this gunfire. But if you run up and see Remake, and then he runs it afterwards, he turns alert and it gets bad. The fastest route, though, has got to be this way, though. That's got to be the fastest route. You would actually, you'd probably go this way, you'd probably go that way. I think I will spend 1 AP, though, hiding Accountant right now. He can do more later, it's okay. For Remake, I actually want to know what they're doing on their turn, so I'm going to spend at least 1 AP getting closer. Because if their pathing does suck, I can let them move and it doesn't matter. Okay, I've got to spend another AP. At this point, I also probably just need to reload and not be part of the fight, which is fine. This should be in range? Yep. Yeah, you're going that way, you're going that way. That's what I thought. Okay. We can let you guys run because you will not be able to share alert status here, and so he's not going to deal any damage to me. We are happy to let you guys go do what you're going to do. You can wait. You can wait. You can wait. Off you go. I believe you'll see nothing until it's too late. Even then, this blocks, so it's kind of funny. You're investigating. You saw a corpse, right? So you're picking your own initiative. That makes sense. You're in an investigating loop now. You might see me, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah, you see me. It's fine. This is why I saved my AP. I can do initiative stuff. Warmachine chase down here seems reasonable. Again, don't really care if these guys see me and hear me and get angry. Pretty good. 2 strikes probably kills. Not quite. Alright, we'll claw for 0 AP. Down you go. Cool. Chasing us down doesn't quite make sense to me. I'm going to delay for now. Katana can easily run up towards the team. I'm thinking I'm going to start bypassing guys and going this way. I think that makes the most sense. Because getting a total of 6 more kills is like completely free. You only get 1 attack here, which I don't love. I'm going to mark this guy because I would actually like to kill him on this turn. If I can't, that is what it is, but this allows me to SMG. The crit is nice, but the kill... Actually, the kill is now guaranteed thanks to Recoup. Down you go, chump. And camera already saw me, so we're going to run forward in a straight line. No escalation this turn unless I run through a camera. So I will delay running through a camera. I think that is a reasonable choice. Anarchist can go right here. And there's going to be some security events, but the team is hidden. We're going to escalate off all the corpses. That's fine. You're on the way. You're all very suspicious, but thankfully a lot of the events are going to make them path that way. So I'm just not too worried. I feel like you run really fast. Let's see. Yeah, I'm running at almost 6 meters per AP, which is way higher than normal. I do have innately... Okay, yeah, so for sure, there's been a bug I've kind of noticed in retrospect, which is a lot of the time it feels like move speed buffs are like retained after your turn is over, even though your character sheet shows move speed of like a normal number like 107%. And it appears that anytime you meaningfully change your character's state, like gain a move speed buff or gain AP or almost any kind of like significant buff, that appears to like true up the record and be like, oh yeah, your move speed's actually this. That's what it appears like anyway. I'm speculating here. But for sure, like, I've tried to do some, not necessarily digging, but like sort of intentional looks at stuff, and it's like, okay, it's definitely happening to some degree. And so, for example, the fact that Katana runs this fast on only 6 AP, like, that is not the distance of the 107% move speed. But on the first turn, right, she got Coordinated Charge and Steamroll, both of which gave her 20% move speed, and this looks a little bit like having 127 or 137% move speed. Right, I mentioned that she's going about 6 meters when normal running move speed is 4 meters per AP. Yeah, that looks about like what Coordinated Charge would put on top. Now I'm being a little bit dangerous here. I'm expecting them to keep running in the same direction. I don't think they would get, you know, new instructions and change what they're doing, but there's a chance I've really overexposed myself. I just believe I have not. But, you know, I made a lot of security events right over here. There's a chance to get moved. There's a chance that the escalation is combat drugs. But I'm pretty sure Sec AI almost never overwrites things they're already doing. So my understanding of Sec AI is that there are no events going on here. And nobody's getting turned around because they're already all doing their jobs. Or they already all have a job to do, I should say. So yeah. You're still following the fact that a bunch of corpses got seen. And what was fun is the camera way down at the bottom of the map, right, saw my Wireghost twice, and I believe, yeah, saw this. Oh, wow, it doesn't see this corpse, actually. So this triggered twice, and then, like, this camera triggered, like, 1,000,000 times, and this pathing is faster than that pathing, it seems. And so they're all running over to these locations, and we get just to run right by. It is one reason to actually not crush body timers, because that way you get to, you know, pull guards around sooner and get them out of your way. And again, phase 2 should be pretty chill for getting everything else. So yeah, somebody should probably run and grab that. And you can see like the Cybernet's move speed looks about normal for, which is probably, yeah, like 115 is like about normal. It's what it feels about normal. Anyway, Katana and Remake are not the ones going all the way around for the boxes. Someone who's fast is going to go grab this one, then come up. But otherwise, we're chill. We know there's no more guards on the map because they would have been woken up by the last security AI bit. Should it be you? Let's see. I'm going to do a short yield because I'm kind of... Well, actually, I can't. Who's probably faster? You say 110. You say 115. Okay, I'm going to say that Molly's going to be the one who's going to grab that box. I should also have really thought about using Rewind for Coordinated Charge here. I will delay. I will bring the team as close together as I can. But I'm probably going to turn someone around. So I'm probably going to have you grab this and try to come back around. And try to be in the Coordinated Charge group. Maybe not, actually. You're pretty fast already and can probably get where you're going. Okay, I can just barely make the box. That's going to be good enough. That's fine. You can go around that way to the exit. If the escalation is reinforcements, it's going to be a little bit rougher, but we can manage. I'm expecting reinforcements at some point. These loot pieces were decent. I'm tempted to stand around here just so I can protect. I think I'd rather be up here. No, I should stand around here so I can coordinate a charge. I think it's actually, like, pretty strongly the right choice. So I don't think where to stand exactly. I'm not certain. This catches the entire team. On spawn. I think it's fine. Catches these 3 on spawn, who have the most distance to travel. Okay, reinforcements are thankfully not in a scary location, so we are good. They are going to go to the new camera spots, but that's fine for now. Anakin doesn't make it, I don't think. So, well, I can do a short yield. I'm not worried about you. Even if you see me, you can't deal any damage, so I don't really care. Also, oh wait, I'm griefing. I need to rewind first. I'm griefing. Mistakes were made. Because we can maybe make it, but I don't want to go down to 10. So I'm just going to eat this and be like, hey, I screwed up. It's too late. I was supposed to rewind. I didn't. Let's try to get out. You're for sure out next turn. You're not turning around, which I assumed, but nice to be right about. I am very tempted to pre-compute Katana just to let us get away sooner. I'm very confident I'm not going to get jumped by anything, but I just don't want to deal with that. And Katana, her move speed looks a lot more normal now because she got pre-computed. I think it's because she got pre-computed. I could be wrong about that one, but that's what I assume is true. I couldn't tell you for sure. But it does feel like functional move speed is not updated when buffs time out, even if the character sheet updates. That's what it feels like. I could be wrong. I know the devs know about it. Some of us were talking about it on the Discord, then I even sent a, like... I edited one of my recordings, one of my games. Ironically, it was actually on the map we just played. It was on the rooftop hoverport, I think it was called. And it was like, here's a clip. Like, here's my before move speed. And then I, like, use silence on my Vanguard. And my after move speed hasn't changed at all. Here's my Cyber Knight. Here's my move speed. Okay, I use this buff that isn't move speed impacting. And then I look to move, and my distance is clearly shorter. So, it's not high priority, because it's like, oh no, it's... Right, every game has bugs. I speak as a game dev myself. Every game has bugs. And, bugs are prioritized based on their impact to player. Which you either say like how big the bug is, or it's how big the bug is times how common it is. But, you know, some function of like true impact. And how hard it is to fix, right? Those are basically the 3 factors. Right? Importance, frequency, and time to fix. Because hours of humans are limited, and you can only do so much, and every game ever will always have bugs, and so 0 is not a real answer. And it's like, look, you invisibly gain some move speed, no one's getting offended by this. That would be a low prio bug. It's a PvE game. I get it. I wouldn't prioritize it either if I was Tracy Brothers. Alright, well, the Syndicate Blade's hidey hole is not far. Let's go. I feel like we're being a little bit misled, and that she really wants it to hurt D-Cartel, but it is what it is. Alright, from here it's going to be a non-stop battle. There's no doubt. They know what's coming. Their informers have tipped them off. They're dug in for a fight. An entrenched enemy. That is a new mission type, as far as I'm concerned. Rune Strong God, I'm pretty sure what this map is. It is. Yep, this one tends to be pretty annoying to fight battle strikes on. Because they have... Yeah. Kill entrenched target Iota. Thankfully, you're not that scary. Also, it's just actually always a blood rate. You have a nice assault rifle, though. Thankfully, the team's pretty far away. There's a sniper there who's going to be really hard to deal with, though. The chop shop right there? Ugh, okay. So, last time I played a battle strike on this level, I ran my team over here and it looked kind of decent. But this is, like, so open and I can't hide from, like... There's a much better spawn for the map, which is, like, you can spawn here or here, and it feels way more playable. This one just, like, really sucks. This is, like, one of the harsher openings you can get. So what I want to do is, of course, not be out of AP. Oh, that's the SMG. Right, there we go. So what I want to do is not be out of AP. I want to spend as little as possible. If I get the kill, I'm happy. If I get a crit, I'm happy. A kill is steamroll. A crit is recouping all my action points. Good. That kill was important. That's my AP back. Don't need to kill you yet. Downer is fun. You're not doing anything. And you're probably not doing anything. Allows me to heal, which now means coordinated charge, which now means we have maximum ability for right now. So, if I want to be safe, it's like actually hide around here, and the sniper can't really fight. Like, even if I'm like right here, we're too close for the sniper to do anything. There's like kind of shenanigans available here, but not really. Don't need to mark size too badly. Would like to shred his armor. Would like to bait more of these guards in. This spot is almost playable. It kind of sucks. I don't think I possibly have an angle where I can shoot the sniper. Yeah, that doesn't look playable at all. So until you move, I can't do anything about this. Definitely am willing to marker sights you, or this group as well. Like if I, for example, if I were to go here, right? For a second, we'll maximize pixels. I could marker sights you to get this pack. And I can marker sights you because you're going to be really hard to kill because you're going to be entrenched the entire time. You're going to be behind cover and crap. That seems pretty playable. I can just run over here, like hide in this corner, and then no one can hit me, and hide for a turn, and then, you know, Remake can throw down look ahead, and we can find what we need to find. I think that is pretty worthwhile. I'm gonna go here for now. Then a quick question is, how good is my recoup? It's maxed, but my crit chance is only 40%. Okay, definitely want to debuff you guys. Only lasts for a couple of turns, but I'm pretty sure I can find the opening. If I can't, sucks to suck. I might wait on this one actually. But yeah, if I don't land the crit, which is only 41%, and not even quite that, I'm gonna be stuck in the open here. I mean, if I'm here, I'm not really in that much danger. No one has line of sight on me. You won't. You won't. They can go for it. Again, it's like not the highest chance to get the recoup back. That's fine, though. I think it's actually okay. Because I actually do think this is going to be a safe spot. I think this is well enough covered that it's not a problem. If I needed to, I could Overwatch, but I really don't think I need to. I think you can actually end your turn here. If I delay, go to 18, which is enough for everyone, I can run pretty far up and be in hard cover, which I do like being in hard cover. Some of these spots could be dangerous. Again, hard cover helps a lot. This is one of those situations where I actually do wish I had centering, because I could basically take 0 damage. I could be unhittable. This I can get close enough to get a glancing hit, which is the problem. And the thing is, once you're dead, like standing anywhere around here, actually, I guess we could actually all stop right around here, and I'm pretty sure the sniper can't do anything. Like if my entire team stands right there, I guess you matter. Okay, I'm gonna go kill if I can. I'm gonna spend more AP. My recoil's not bad because I have cyber legs. Yeah, if I go here, it's not a guaranteed kill, but it's gonna be good damage. Okay, it's a basically guaranteed kill. Great. That allows me to stand here. And am I worried that the sniper can shoot me from there? There's a chance this is a shot, but the distance is not even that good. I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to risk this isn't going to be a problem. I definitely could be wrong, but I'm willing to risk it. I counted it's done for the turn, that's okay. Anarchist is going to go run up and shred and then do more. I think I'm going to save the active shred. Use it on this Bloodright, who has a lot of armor. Need to cut through that cleanly. We'll take some risks. For 1 AP, I can get to enough safety that I'm not worried about it. So I will take the other strike here. Got the shred I was looking for. That's what I was trying to have happen. You're doing about 3 claw hits, probably. Might take all 4. Okay, yeah. We got 2 glances on 70-ish%. That's too bad. But I get some AP back. Try to get there for only 1 AP. I think I'm allowed to. Yep, there we go. Get there for only 1 AP. Bank the rest. These guys go kind of late. I'm going to yield, so I go down to 3. Remake at 8 is unfortunate. I can't get around that, but at least everyone else goes first. You know what I could do, actually? So Annika's just delayed, right? Annika's just delayed, so she can't delay again. If I got Katana to delay, which is not going to really happen here, I could then have Remake delay past Katana, and Katana would go to 17, and she'd go to 16, and then I would be after everybody. But I can't make that happen. I could yield on 22. Doesn't really help. So, darn. Oh, well. Wait, I should not have delayed her where she was. Thankfully, I'm not in significant danger, but I screwed that one up. Remake can't do anything special here. Yeah, I screwed up Katana's delay. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, so Katana should hide here. We'll see what the sniper does. Hopefully it's not kill my Cyber Knight. That would be ideal if it's not kill my Cyber Knight. You're doing VIP things. You're doing VIP things. They're hanging out over there. The Overwatch cone doesn't matter at all. Delay to 3. Okay, you are not fighting. That's just fine. Oh, you're going up here. Oh, you should be out of AP, though. But you're also entirely unhittable. And then you're over there. You're on the way up, which is fine. I can fight that. You are in hard cover, though. You're also going to kind of count as hard cover. You're a little bit dangerous where you are. Yeah, you're whatever. All right, so I did... Well, I don't know what my initiative rolls are yet. I can take an attack there. It's okay. I cannot trigger downer again. And only part of my team can go this early. What's my min roll going to be? 17? This might call for pre-compute. Does it, though? Does it call for pre-computed, or can I... Yeah, and you're in freaking hard cover. A railgun makes it a little bit easier. I can minus 10 that. I can minus 35 you with marker sights. No, minus 25 only. So I can bring your cover down to minus 15. Which is... You're probably still not going to... And then I can also, like, Niz Nitrate. I am tempted to Niz Nitrate and pre-compute and say I'm going first. This lets me spend 1 AP right now, which allows me to get more done in a future turn. Also, it allows me to... I could have done this in a different order. This would have allowed me to pre-compute, then delay. Too late now, of course, but... And something like this should be fine. Just delay random enemies. Alright, where are you going? Up here? Okay. You are going to be hard to hit. That is Overwatch. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I may be shot. Yeah. You absolute jerk. Yeah, I really don't like that. Okay, well, these two have already rolled first. I could take combat drugs now. I mean, this shouldn't... I don't believe I get Overwatch just because I take combat drugs. I guess we'll find out. Okay. I'm chugging the drugs now so that I have the AP for the future turns and can do more. You've got to stop here. And then Anarchist is in a similar boat. She can't do anything. Metal Scream is... Yeah, sadly not in range, but was... Actually, wait. Lumen Spear does not... No. It's one of them doesn't trigger Overwatch, right? Yeah, one of the eye lasers doesn't trigger Overwatch, but it's not this one. So if I click it... Yeah, you may be shot. Darn. Okay, but you can also take combat drugs, and we'll see you next turn. That's fine. You know, I'm going to nano sim kit as well. I never use this. I'm just sitting there, taking up space in my inventory. Yeah, I only get 1 turn of this, but it's fine. Alright, Remake needs to break you out. Oh, right, we get AoE. I forgot. That's actually a pretty good radius. Neat. That actually something looks really good. Wait, are you no longer in hard cover? No, you are. Just have that much accuracy on you. Holy moly. Can I get both of you? Oh, you break out to enter Overwatch. Wow, you are... Okay, if I go here, I can do it. Am I willing to do that? You're not hard cover. You are. If I yield to Accountant... Oh, yeah, you're already debuffed. You're not. I mean, I'm going to have a fair bit of AP printed. Problem is, I can't do everything. Ah, man, this is going to be a little bit weird. I think it's correct because this otherwise is really cursed. I get 1 set of shots. I can... Ooh, your turn's already over because your initiative was already low, and I hit you with the interference spike for the -8. You love to see that. This guy still needs to die, though. And honestly, getting the progress is worthwhile. Okay. How can I get what I'm looking for? I could fight for this side really hard. You guys are pretty far away and have a hard time actually fighting me. So if I go here and shoot here, I am very likely to recoup. I mean, you're marker sight, so I'm going to get a crit almost for sure. Which gives me the AP to shoot my SMG some more, but I only have 5 AP, and I can't reload it and shoot this AR. So it's really just then go here and SMG some people, which I think is fine. Okay, I think it's this. I think this works. So I'm going to aim at you as the primary target, I think. That gives me better radius on downer. Maybe I want downer on you to hit these guys. That actually might be better. Okay, I'm going to aim at you primarily. We crit but don't shred. That kind of sucks. But I get recoup. Yeah, gonna be impossible to do anything to. Don't easily have both of you in line of sight. If I go here, I have some shots. You're down to 4 initiative. I actually don't want to break you any lower because that's not correct for me. But you are going to be easier to hit, and we can break your cover. Shots here are fine. Recoil is just fake for this character. So it's full auto, then single target, then Overwatch, and that'll probably be decent. That should look okay. Is this silence, by the way? Did I forget to change the, No, I could have put a damage barrel on that and didn't. When my, what's her name? When my Gunslinger wasn't part of the fight anymore. Okay, not bad. I'm gonna make this Overwatch. What's my range limitation? 20. Okay, so I can basically cap it out. And I'm going next turn at 30, so I'm not... And I'll even aim you into this. If this ends up mattering and you run up, I can get you. I think that's fine. I think it'll work. You can run the entire team away. Kind of. I might be overextending. My Warmachines don't exactly go super far. I guess you're not going for a while. Killing you is not important yet. I really dislike that you have high quality cover. But I have nobody else I can shoot. And actually, if we let you guys act, I'm actually getting caught out by them. But shooting you is worthwhile. I weirdly want to marker sights this and use Rewind to make it better afterwards. Because, yeah, I feel like this almost has to happen this way. I don't think I'm managing this quite right, though, to be honest. I think I'm managing it a little bit incorrectly. These guys are very real threats, and... I mean, I can't have a Warmachine solo this. I don't even want to duo it. If I get lucky, I can recoup and maybe get another shot. Okay, let's just try. 50 meters is actually not great. Let's go farther away. Okay, that's going to be more reasonable. Okay, moment of truth. Who should it be? I can put you up to 76 to hit. And same for you. Okay, it's kind of the same thing. Let's go here. And I have, like, actual... It's a very small amount, but it is actual recoil. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to iron grip this. Okay. 81% chance to crit, 78% chance to hit. I'm very likely to recoup. Thank you very much. Does it give me anything else good? Not exactly. Oh, yeah, so recoil just kind of ruined this attack, which totally makes sense. I'm thinking the play is then... Actually, I might... Yeah, I probably can't go here and have a good shot at this. I don't want to have to risk on Overwatch doing the job. Turns out I could have maybe held on to Iron Grip, as it turns out. So I do have some very real recoil. It's not that much recoil, but it is enough that matters. So I'm going to go here and put down Overwatch. I'm locking in 22 for my next turn's initiative, which is pretty good. Aim somewhere like this, because no one's getting around that side of the tarp. They're pretty far away. This guy can't... There's no way this is less than 4 AP. You can get about here for 5. I'm not that worried, but it's kind of real. Am I willing to try for this? That's not even that bad. You're only obstructed? This guy kind of sucks. I'm also... With how weak you are getting, I am a little bit more willing to Metal Scream this. I think if I'm here, it's... Yeah, I'm actually really tempted to just Metal Scream Pulse and do... I don't know if I should be. I don't know if I should be tempted to do that. If I go here... If I go here, I have both of you in line of sight. You're like 21 meters, which is completely fine for this gun. Again, we can kill Iota next turn. Problem is, I'm just letting them run amok, and yeah, I probably win initiative, but... Well, I have 2 Overwatch cones. They're not guaranteed to look great, because he's got recoil, she's got recoil. They could definitely miss. Probably going to land at least one attack, but that means one of them gets to fight. And Katana can't actually bail us out. She doesn't have Overwatch and her damage isn't good enough. So I think the play has come around. Use the E-rifle. Get the kills. I think that's worth it. Of course, Overwatch no longer needed. It's fine. She can maybe get shotgun shots. Maybe she can't. We're going to find out. I'm thinking it's pretty unlikely. Okay, I have line of sight here, and that's 17 meters. I can have it here, and that's 15. Okay, shotgun can hit from right there. But it also leaves her kind of exposed. I'm going to have you delay for a bit. See what kind of danger I can actually get myself into. So if I put you right here, you can kind of duck back in there, and it's not too bad. Okay. I don't mind this. I have 2 AP afterwards, and I can duck down to here, and I'll probably be okay. It'll be decent damage. It'll be decent to hit, I think, because you're still marker sighted. The game lied about who I could shoot. The game does this. I don't like that. But yeah, the game does not have the best. Unfortunately, yeah, it has lying comment preview sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. So, something you can do sometimes is you can move function 0 AP and the game kind of lets you retry that. Let's see. Okay. Yep, don't have it. What if I go to here? Nope. And now it tells me I'm out of range. What about here? Nope. Yep. Okay. Okay. Lying preview text. That's a bug. Lying line of sight preview text. My example here is my Wireghost versus the hardened target. I get a blue line and a 1 in the attack preview. Then when I get there, I cannot attack as I do not have line of sight. Call it medium. They've cleaned this up a fair bit over time, but unfortunately it's still there. Just, it considers the heights differently for whatever reason. And, you no longer can look over it. So, okay. Well, I'm going to see if I can maybe make it finagle. It's unlikely. Yeah. Alright, well. Whatever. If I stand... Ooh, okay, if I'm here, you can just, they can probably get somewhere decent and make line of sight happen, though. Right? Get here and shoot. Yeah, it's, way too dangerous. No good cover, really. Might just put you into here, and we will... No one can shoot at me. Hide there, and if someone comes around, I can ambush. That seems acceptable. It's not great, but it'll function. And I don't believe I'm going to be too much danger otherwise. And I've locked in pretty high initiative rolls for half my team, so... It's probably okay. You're into look ahead. That's fine. Great. I believe you don't have enough AP to shoot. I could be wrong. I think you're out. You're obviously going to run up, but you're not remotely close enough to matter. You're melee. And standing in there, you're definitely useless. Anarchist, can you rifle somebody? I think that is reasonable. I think that's a totally fine use of your turn. It's some damage. I'll be low on AP next turn, but I can reload and then shoot full auto. You're on the way up to there. And you're going to just take one of these. Alright, you've still got to go around to fight me, so I'm not too worried. You've got Chop Shield, that's annoying. That guy gets to go very far and not die. Chop Shield, by the way, because you're invulnerable, I'm 99% sure that actually also blocks interactions of Overwatch. I would like to get all 3 of you in the cone if possible. Looks like I can just barely do that. The idea would be to get some damage onto you to damage your Chop Shield and wear this guy down. Do not have any of my abilities back up. So I have 1 AP to spare after this. Which means I have to be really confident someone dies or that I have an Overwatch trigger. Which I think is fine. I think we can make that work. I'm going to go a little bit farther to make sure this looks okay, but... Yeah, I'm gonna full auto this. I'm going to SMG you once, and I think it's going to work out. You're too far away to be heavily threatening. I'm going to put the primary bullets onto you, I think. I think that is fine. Oh, it's actually 2, 2, and 2. It doesn't really change who I aim at all, actually. 2, 2, and 2. Crit and shred. Down you go. Shielded. I have nothing else that I can do here. I think I want to rewind Accountant so that he has all his tools back. Coordinated charge among them. And then... You're not honestly scary where you were. I'm tempted to Overwatch Cone this, and I think it'll be fine. If I'm wrong, I'm sad, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay. If I delay to 15, I get my team in range for coordinated charge, which seems kind of worth it. Alternatively, I run to here, shoot at you once. I can shoot at you and break your shield. Ideally, someone else does that, though. Really want to marker sights you, because you're in some level of cover. Would like you to die, of course. Also, I can extract after killing you. I don't need the rest of this going on. Got my 11 kills, which is not surprising. What's the best play here? The nice thing is she's still locking high initiative, which is great. And as her combat drugs, she's very accurate. I do have 2 attacks here. They are not guaranteed to hit. Although if I marker sights, they are guaranteed to hit, and I can for sure break your top shield. But 3 of you can act, and all 3 of you can damage me, so somebody's got to actually close the gap and make this go well. Means I kind of want to get my team the coordinated charge buff, you know? So that we can kind of close this and it looks better. And then I just shoot you and it's fine. Yeah, that's kind of the play. Alright, let's coordinated charge the team. Not get to the CK, but these guys need to move speed more than I do. I'm going to marker sights you, because you're actually... Well, I mean, you're all kind of real, but... I want to be able to not miss. You're shielded, that's fine. I get Savagery, or I get Recoup. Which makes this even nicer. Big crit. Well, you're going on 11. You're going on 4. You're going on 15. Okay, well, let's Overwatch. That's not going to work. Let's do that. I know you have no shotgun game. If you go here, this is a guarantee. And this guy's going to have a hard time getting line of sight on you without getting himself into Overwatch. So I think this is fine. I can run up, take 1 shot, and then delay, and it works. That is the bet I'm going to make, and I think I'm right. Thank you, coordinated charge, for the 20% move speed and the extra move point. Down you go. Railgun, shotgun to get rid of your chop shield. You're pretty safe. Again, this guy's in Overwatch. Our Cyber Knight should be fine. Anarchist doesn't have that much he can do. Oh yeah, I forgot. This thing costs 5 AP to reload. Metal Screen Pulse seems pretty reasonable here. Don't have Overwatch. I could delay. Let these guys run up. I think that is reasonable. Remake has no downer for a while. Yeah, 2 turns still. Kind of incredible their initiatives are all this low. Because they weren't hit by anything. Oh, right. VIP guards try to have similar initiative to their charge, is what I recall. Which is actually kind of incredible, because it means if I get interference spike back, I make them all lose their turn. That's interesting. I didn't think about the ramifications of that. They try to roll initiative near their VIP. It looks like, yeah, 2 are -1 and 1 is +1. I wonder if it's always plus or -1. But it's really tight, obviously. Interesting. That is interesting. I guess that means, yeah, so I could do something where it's like, if I can single target debuff you somehow, I can then interference spike, make them all lose a turn. That's neat. Anyway, to get back on topic, I am tempted to Metal Scream now, and then believe strongly in my Overwatch cones. This should be pretty good damage. I shred all your armor off. Nothing else I can do, but that's okay. I can just hide you here, and we're going to really be relying that my CK can land it, but I'm pretty sure she can. Your armor is now low. Katana has that shot, which sucks because of all the recoil. Okay, let's hope I'm right. Please get by the railgun. Good. No way you missed that. Oh, that's going to be bad. That's bad because that means Iota can shoot at me. I was not expecting the railgun to miss. That is a problem. At least you have this. That is a very real problem. This could hurt a lot. Oh, boy. Okay, well, if I game over, it's shame on me, but obviously I don't want to restart an entire campaign. I'll play it out. But this could be very bad. Also, if... Yeah, this could be very, very bad. Oh, yeah, you're going to be able to shoot. Okay. Shred and crit. Remake is quite low. Is she bleeding out? Probably. Yeah. I wonder if the bleed is high enough to kill you outright. Because I think the blood rate has a bleed, but it might stack with bleeding out and I might die. Whew. Literally 4 health. Well, that hurt. So, Metacloud. This seems probably incorrect to do. I was really relying on you to have a good Overwatch cone. Dang, I could have had your Overwatch cone not overlap there. That would have been smarter. Just didn't think it was going to matter that much, but it definitely did. That hurt. Okay, let's see. So, if I shoot at you, I have a good chance at critting. If I crit, you're at least low on health. Nothing else happens, though. And you get to go again. But I also cannot get to absolute safety. I can run away from you, but you're still going to be in range. So all I can really do is try to kill. That's all I can actually do. So we just throw bullets at you. 500 damage crit is nice. Accountant, please. Okay, 23 meters is going to be just fine. Could go farther back. That's not the pathing I want to take. Let's go here. You have marker sights. Do I need them? Nope, that is a guaranteed glance, which is a kill. Mission complete. They asked for blood. We made blood. Minor bug there. Doesn't really matter. I'm sure they're going to keep fighting. Do have marker sights. That's good. Let's hit that group. Still got to kind of hold our ground for now. Ammo's going to be a problem. Thankfully, their guns have kind of bad range. Not the worst range. They can still shoot at us for sure, but... Oh, and also... You're going to tank the Overwatch shot, which really sucks. Can't do much about that one. I think I take his nitrate so that I don't miss the shot at least. Also, I will Iron Grip for recoil so I don't miss the shot. And at least it's something, but... Don't love what's happened here. Okay, guaranteed hits. Not bad. Now, without even shredding, we get the kill. Or was he already shredded, actually? He probably was, because... Yeah, I literally had a 100% shred chance. And yeah, okay, he had no armor. I don't want to keep fighting up this, but I don't have a better choice. So it kind of is what it is. Anarchist can attack after. This guy's going to tank the Overwatch shot. Nope, he's going to run away. Great. Thank you for not making my life harder. You might run up. Nope. Okay, how about the last one? Okay, well, you're useless. Great, they're ignoring Overwatch, or running away from Overwatch. I like that. Gives me room to breathe. Okay, so the plan is what? Ambush these guys over here, then? I will let them run down. Right, she's still bleeding, which makes sense. You can reload. I love that you're chasing me down. Please keep doing it. I think you're fine where you're standing. I could run farther back, I suppose. Also, yeah, I'm kind of sad that this still pops even though I used a heal. That's fine. I'm not mad about it. But there are some bleeds where if you heal, they stop ticking. I'm going to run off to the side so I can't be shot anymore. Okay. They are really getting kind of lost here, aren't they? Okay, we'll go around the side. I think my Wireghost have no problem getting this guy. You don't have enough AP. I'm going to wait. I'll let you get here. Might even take another step back just to really make sure I'm okay, but you don't reach me with 4 AP. And have 2 AP to spend to actually attack. Let's see. Initiative-wise, okay, this looks pretty good. I can boost her initiative enough that she goes first and we get the kill. That should be totally fine. In fact, we'll see her initiative very soon. Oh yeah, she's first. Okay. Remake is going to go hide behind this, but she can do similar things right afterwards. We're looking pretty good here. Oh wait, no, she rolled really low. But I can still boost her, it's fine. Okay, you're gonna wait. Bleed has timed out finally. I'm tempted to medkit you, but I cannot. I also think I'm relatively safe where I'm standing, so... I'm gonna still run over here anyway. It mostly doesn't matter too much anymore. Let's see, I want to have at least 4 AP. So this allows me to shoot at you, try to trigger downer. Okay, it's going to be a little bit greedy, but I think it's fine. So I'm going to shoot at you. I believe I have downer back. If I don't, it is what it is. Okay, well that's not a crit, so nothing matters there. Look out for fun. You are still not going before Anarchist. So I have to boost Anarchist now. And I have no AP, so I'm just in the open. I'm not saying I made the best choices. This should look pretty solid. Yep, it did. Great. That's what I wanted to see. You can wait for you. Advancing. You're going to get to, like, that corner. Oh, no, you're actually... Wait, that was not 6 AP. I'm, like, pretty confident in that. Whatever. We're going to go extract anyway, so let's go run the team this way, and we're going to bypass that dude. I don't care. Don't need to kill him. Yeah, run through the middle there. Seems fine. Have fun with that, buddy. Have fun with that. I just want to know what he's doing, right? I don't want to get surprised by, like, some bad rolls in a row. We're looking fine here. Maybe go late. Just get the team as far forward as they can. Safety in numbers and stuff. But I think we're good. And we get shiny new weapons. You can actually get the entire list of all the weapons in the game on the wiki. There's a page called Weapons Reference. And so you can basically say, oh, here's all the guns. Here's what services they come from. Here's all their stats and unique special stuff. You went farther than you're supposed to. It's a rare bug, but I've gotten a couple times where I like just kind of lazily pick some preview. It goes to 6 AP and it gives me a 7th. I don't know why that ever happens. We shouldn't be afraid of you. It's going to take me another turn or two to get out, but we should be good now. Off you go. I won't extract you in case I have to fight for some reason, but you can at least end your turn. Credited charge on being the CK should be enough. Just to get, you know, closer to the exit and farther away from that guy. And then we're good. Well, managed to be a 2-hour episode again, but I do like trying to get getting all of a single thing in one recording if I can help it. So, long episode. We did get through lots of missions though, which was nice. And we now have a new service that we cannot use according to our challenge run rules. The deed is done, the Syndicate Blade is dead, and it is time to vanish. And we are not playing the timeline forward, because I want the new patch to come out before I have that happen. We've run the streets red with D-Cartel blood. Now, they won't try to lean on our logistics officer again. You always had my back when I needed it most. Now, what about the promised Cascade precision crate? Is he going to make good? I think he's more than a little scared of me. A little fear doesn't hurt. Certainly worked. My first smuggling delivery is already in, ahead of schedule. Now that the off-world smuggling deal has been secured, I am already selling the highest quality pistols, revolvers, and SMGs. Gains some... Yep, so CK is going to be down for a while. Nobody's in the Simstream trainer because people kept getting injured. That's my bad. Sorry. We did loot some stuff from the first level, which I think is totally fine. Heat from the pitch battle, sure. Oh, fun! Oh, sorry. She gained hype because she's adrenaline. I was like, wait, did she gain a trait? No. Adrenaline Chucky triggered. Right, that makes sense. So great. Katana got extra heat, or extra hype. That's actually perfect. I picked that on purpose. Our power level went up. Of course, her power level went up. Good payday. Good XP. Go us. Again, not playing timeline forward, so there's only so much to do here. I do want to send you for treatment. When is the other treatment done, though? Because that was going to be relatively short, right? Or is it not? I thought it was going to be only a couple of days. Okay, Trace is in for 5 days, 12. But wasn't somebody else in for much less than that? Or am I wrong? It was my Gunslinger, was it not? Am I just wrong about that? Injured 14. Injured... No, you're Cybersword for 12. You're Surgeon for 3. Yeah, okay, your injury treatment is 0 hours. You're actually at the edge of the thing. Which, actually, I'm curious. Okay. I think this will pop, but I want to know for sure. So I'm going to make a save. If it doesn't pop, I get to start this, but I think it'll pop. Yeah, okay, it did. Okay, we're not going to do that because... I don't want to generate this mission until the new patch comes out. So I will basically do a... Yeah, next time the patch comes out, I'll take a 0 hour wait. I will throw my Cyber Knight in for the medical treatment. Next is probably going to be this power play, which will be pretty exciting. The nice thing is there's not that many missions here. Of course, this one is already here. This one, I mean, it's worth bumping Vertigo. Getting Battlethink implants up is very much worthwhile. All stuff looks pretty cool here. It'll be fun. But yeah, in these cases, the Matrix hosts have already been generated. But anything after this, we'll have the bug fix in for only having baby-sized Matrix hosts, and that will be nice. So let's see what else I can do while I'm here. Again, we're going to wait on you. I'm going to have you down for a while, but that's okay. You're stressed, it's okay. Face gets the +1 here. I'm going to go grab cooldown and digital coordination. I got to say, getting a ton of XP in short order is great for getting levels. That's definitely true. Soldier Sniper gets +1, and then I will go and look at the new service. I'm just getting this stuff done, and then we're going to be there. Yeah, I don't think I need to go Deathwatch. I've already got Core Overwatch, which has 2 charges. Let's start upgrading Savagery. I think it's fine. You're waiting till you level up again, so you're done for now. I could have you start repairing the baby cyber deck, but I don't really need to. That doesn't seem very important to me. Is it really too ready to train? Who is not trained yet? Oh, you. Sorry, I just never spent your point. I'm silly. Yeah, I've capped out Recoup. Oh, right. I keep forgetting. It's Interference Spike. I'm going for Interference Spike. Cooldown to 3. Ton of cast range. I did get some value out of this before, right? I did get the value out of that in the last mission, so we'll keep trying. Although, arguably, her going sooner would have been better for me, because then she would have gone in front of the captain, and that might have been better. Oh, well. So I can't play time forward. I'm going to make another save just in case I'm like really stupid here. I don't know why. I shouldn't need to. Is there any base building to do? Cold Store is going to be done, and that's going to allow me to upgrade my barracks further. It's going to need cooling level 5. Everything else I'm pretty happy with. I could bump counter intel once I have the cooling to basically generate more tokens and use that to generate more hosts for my Wireghost to be excited. She does have enough hype to limit break, so we're going to go try to look for loyalty. If we don't get loyalty, we can always try for Adrenaline Donkey. I'm actually willing to save scum this. The only reason is I'm literally just forcing loyalty to try to get new content, because Stolen Shadowsight Details is a new content ad, and I try to optimize for content when I can, and so that's going to be the goal. Otherwise, we'll just make a little bit of money from combat gang beams. Still don't have Dr. Ocular Part 1. If I can do some more file injection, I will try. Vantage Drip also has stuff that I don't have. Get that when I can. I've got a lot of the extra pieces. Some of these are 4x, geez. Well, at some point I'll get it. Vanta 5 and Ocular 1. I'll get them one day. Okay, then I guess I can't do much else, as I actually can't do into the base building I would normally do otherwise. So, thank you for watching. I will see you next time for probably this power play. And, yeah, stay safe out there. Bye-bye.